Hey folks, it's Ardwulf. Just a little quick off-the-cuff, completely impromptu video because something super exciting has rolled its way in the door. So sort of in the middle of this pile of disarray. Something that I have been trying to get my hands on for a non-ludicrous sum for a long time has finally made its way to me. Killing Ground and Overlord. I have kind of intentionally not talked about it for a while, but I'm a huge D-Day wargaming fan. I have a lot of games about D-Day, and I've gotten rid of a couple as well. One that I got rid of relatively recently in the recent space clearing sale was actually the Battle for Normandy, which is a good game, but not a game without issues. And it was kind of the kind of my grail game for a long time. I did get a copy. It was not particularly cheap. I sold it for about what I got it for, which is pretty good considering that I punched and clipped it. My copy had never been played. When I had played it, it was on Vassal. So that's gone. I did keep Normandy 44, which is a terrific game. Obviously, a different type of game than the Battle for Normandy in the sense of scope, right? So you could play the Battle for Normandy, and it could take weeks and weeks of playtime or months. And Normandy 44 you could play in a long afternoon, and I have done so. On the other hand, this guy is altogether these are three maps, three standard size wargaming maps. So it's kind of an in between scale, in between the two. Nevertheless, this uses or an evolution of the old SPI Victory in the West system. You're not really going to be able to see this, but these are the old randomized strength point chits that you used to draw to determine what the unit strengths were going to be. This is that system. It's a system that's kind of been adopted, as far as I can tell, by New England Simulations and is used in a number of their games, or at least two of their games. This is an extremely highly regarded game. Many people have said that this is the best D-Day and ensuing campaign game that they have played. Unfortunately, the unfortunate thing is not that many people have played it because it was produced by a small publisher, New England Simulations, and is long out of print and goes for a ruinous price on the secondary market typically. Well, fortunately, I had a buddy who's kind of trimming his collection and was able to score this for, not for free, but for a pretty good price. Now, it's punched. I'm in the middle of clipping it right now. For those curious of how the move is going to affect this is going to be in the very last box. There's an area up here that is stuff that's going in the last box of games that's just going with me, hand carried. And deposited in at the destination. And this is going to be in that set. So don't be stunned if you find yourself seeing additional follow-up content on this game. Now, one other thing is that New England Simulations is working on a second edition of this game system, which will combine both products. So the Killing Ground is basically Operation Cobra, and Overlord expands that backwards in time to June 6th to cover the landings and the initial establishment of the beachhead. So D-Day and the beachhead battles. So it's together they cover the whole campaign up through August of 1944. And it's a pretty big area that it covers. So you should get a lot of interesting action. The box cover just fell on the floor. These are not in mint condition, but they're not in bad shape. Clearly an attempt was made to play these at one point. But the counters don't really show any signs of wear, even though they're those matte finish New England Simulation counters that I like so much. This is my first item from New England Simulations, by the way. I did a unboxing of Jaws of Victory, but that was a buddy unboxing and not something that I had bought. Although I was sorely tempted because of the really strong production values that they had implemented with that game, that I was very tempted to pick it up. But this is kind of the one I really wanted, right? I got East Front Gaming, all the East Front Gaming I could handle, and then some. Let alone another large format East Front game. But this is another story. This is something I've wanted for a long time, and it's finally made its way to me. So thanks for watching. I just thought I would give you a little super quick update of what's going on, and we're still moving. I'm hauling, I don't know, 15 boxes or so out today to the storage unit. Stuff's going from the bookshelves to the storage unit, and then we'll go in the house when the move is closer. We're doing some renovation before I move in. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Happy wargaming.